We are gonna make a super delicious comfort food dish that you are going to absolutely love. This is the turkey shepherd's pie episode. We're gonna make a super flavorful filling with ground turkey and peas and carrots and onions and garlic and a little bit of red wine. And then we're gonna top it with super flavorful mashed potatoes, bake it in the oven, and you are going to love this dinner. So stick around. Today on Mom's Dinner, I'm gonna show you how to make turkey shepherd's pie for dinner. You're gonna start this recipe with a 10 to 12 inch oven-safe skillet. You could use stainless steel, or here I'm using a cast iron skillet, and I believe this one is 12 inches, which holds the whole dish really nice. So then you're gonna add a little bit of oil, get that nice and hot, and then add in 1 chopped onion, half a cup of chopped celery, and half a cup of carrots. Let that soften and saute over about medium heat until things are looking good and the onions seem like they're becoming translucent. Then add in 3 to 4 chopped or minced garlic cloves and stir that around the pan just for about a minute. Then add in some ground turkey. And I'm gonna share with you one of my very favorite kitchen tools. I'm not a huge kitchen gadget gal, but I love this. It's called a meat chopper or a meat masher, and it works through sticky meats so well, just helping to, crumble them while they brown in the pan. It works really well for ground turkey and ground sausage. So work through all of that ground turkey until it's crumbled and browned. And I will tell you, you want to use a ground turkey that is 93.7. That means that it's 93% lean and 7% fat. So you still have enough fat to be flavorful and juicy. Now we're gonna go in with some fresh herbs and spices. Here I'm using 1 teaspoon of fresh chopped rosemary. You could also use thyme if you prefer that flavor. 1/4 teaspoon ground sage, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt, and then some fresh cracked black pepper. Then you're gonna add in some tomato paste, and this is really gonna punch up the flavor of that kind of gravy sauce that we're gonna make that is the base of the turkey shepherd's pie. So what you wanna do is make sure you get that all stirred around and kind of sauteed. It helps develop the flavor of the tomato paste. Then we're gonna add some just all-purpose flour. You want 2 tablespoons here, coating all of the veggies and the ground turkey. That's gonna help thicken up that gravy that you're gonna make that is full of flavor. Wait for this. Now we're gonna go in with half a cup of red wine. Let me dispel a myth for you. You do not need to use super high quality red wine. Just use something that is drinkable and that you like. Steer away though from any sweet wines. So like a Cabernet, Shiraz, a Merlot, a Malbec, anything like that will work. Then you're gonna add in 1.5 cups beef broth, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and 1 cup of frozen peas. Just stir that around and let everything kind of thicken and come together. At this point, the turkey filling just needs to simmer for a little bit. It's gonna thicken up really well. And we would normally make the mashed potatoes at this point. However, I have leftover mashed potatoes in my fridge, so I got those out. I'm just gonna heat them up in the microwave, get them so they're nice and creamy, and I can spread them right across the top of the turkey filling. Now, in the printable recipe, there is a full recipe for making mashed potatoes for the top of your turkey pot pie. You could also use store-bought mashed potatoes. I wouldn't recommend using instant flake mashed potatoes. Those are not going to be your best bet. But a refrigerated store-bought mashed potato that you can zhuzh up with a little butter, sour cream, cream cheese, garlic, salt and pepper would be perfect for the top and make everything a little bit easier, right? Now here's how you want to put the mashed potatoes on top of that turkey filling. You're going to dollop huge spoonfuls over the top of the turkey filling. If you just poured all the mashed potatoes in the center, they would sink down all the way to the bottom, and that's not what you want. You want the potatoes to sit on top of that filling. Now, once you've dolloped everything on, now you're gonna take a spoon or a spatula and smooth everything out and make some swoops and divots in the top. We've got the turkey shepherd's pie all assembled and it's ready for the oven. So I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm gonna get this popped in there for about 30 minutes and it will be ready to go. Now, if you like a little golden edge on your mashed potatoes on top of your shepherd's pie, you can pop it under the broiler just for a couple minutes at the end of the baking time and it will be golden and delicious. One tip while your shepherd's pie is in the oven, if you're worried about it bubbling over it all, if your pan or your pie pan is really full, pop it on a rimmed baking sheet or put a little foil underneath the pan in the oven. It will catch any of your spills. The turkey shepherd's pie is out of the oven and it's nice and cooled and it looks divine. So I'm gonna portion out just a little taster plate here and let you know exactly what this tastes like. Deliciousness. Whoa, whoa, I have no words. Of course I have words. The veggies are perfectly tender, but not overly cooked, so they're not mushy. They're just tender, the carrots and the peas. And then the sauce that's in with the veggies and the meat is so flavorful. Rosemary, garlic, Worcestershire sauce, and that red wine, you can taste all of those flavors. So good. And then of course the mashed potatoes on top are creamy and flavorful and delicious. This is a 5-star recipe for sure. So I hope you will give this a try. And if you do, hop in the comments below and let me know how it worked out for you and what you loved about this recipe. So until next time, I hope this turkey shepherd's pie helps you feel like a success at dinner time. I'll see you next week.